you guys, this is Lillyjjt and I have something to say. But first, can you guys like, subscribe, and comment? And make sure y'all turn that notification bell on, because what y'all got to do? Nothing. Hey y'all. What y'all been doing? I know it's been so long. Whew. I'm back, y'all. I'm back. I just be like trying to take days for myself and not like always be like on YouTube. I want to give y'all videos consistently, but I really don't want to like overwhelm y'all with, or overpower y'all, or like overwhelm y'all with a whole bunch of videos. So I try to give y'all a video like every 6 days. But I might do it like start doing like every 2 days. So this video is gonna be about like how my mom found out I got a hickey, and I'm gonna tell y'all like the whole story about this boy or whatever, because he not gonna be in no other story but this one. So it's like, why not just tell the whole story? Because if I break it up in two, it's really gonna be stupid as fuck. So we gonna call him Dirty. So me and Dirty, we went to school together. But how we met was I was friends with his cousin or whatever, and me and his cousin had classes or whatever. And we gonna call him Fatso. We gonna call him Fatso. So Fatso, like, he used to be like, you know, gyrating around and stuff like that, like, you know, like kicking it and stuff like that. Like, we'll be in the class and stuff, and you know, so he was like, one day he was like, T. Well, they didn't call me that back then. They used to say Tisha to the motherfucking Isha. Call me in high school, like, whatever. If you know, you know. Like, everybody used to call me that. So, I used to call myself that too. So, like, you know, everybody, you know, it was just, you know, something at school, you know, blah, 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 whatever. Oh, let me pause this video. This is like a little ad. Make sure I got y'all snacks, baby, okay? We like to eat around here, so we got like some trolleys over here. We got some Lay's potato chips. And we got some French onion dip, y'all. French onion dip. Yeah, you know. All right, back to the video. So, y'all like my little ad? Yeah, okay. Okay. So, oh yeah, we got some wine in this cup. Okay. So we like he like Tisha to the motherfucking Isha, like somebody want to talk to you, and I'm like, who want to talk to me? He was like, my cousin want to talk to you, and I was like, what you mean your cousin want to talk to you? Now mind you, I was in the 10th grade, and his cousin was in the 9th grade. So I mean, it really wasn't. I don't know. Like, maybe I shouldn't have been talking to that little boy. Like, yeah. I mean, he was the same age as me. He was just in a grade under me, like Dirty was. So I'm like, Fatso, I don't know, like, you know, I don't know. So he like, you know that boy that always be like with me or whatever, like, he like you, like, he want to talk to you. So I'm like, how would you know that he want to talk to me? Like, and then the teacher, she was like, can y'all please be quiet? And then I done went off on the teacher, like, so I done got kicked out of class, like. So a couple of minutes after that, like, Fatso ended up getting kicked out of class, or he either walked out of class or whatever, because whatever he had to tell me was just more important than you know, being in class or whatever. So I'm at my locker or whatever, you know, changing out for the next period or whatever. Like, he like, yeah, my cousin, his name is Dirty, and he about to come, and like, when, you know, like, when his class over, like, and I just want to meet you at your locker or whatever. I was like, well, I'm gonna be already gone from my locker because I'm getting prepared now to go to my next class. So I'm not about to be, sitting at my fucking locker waiting for him. Just lo and behold, I guess they don't like being in class or something like that. Like, I guess I didn't like being in class either because I used to get kicked out a lot. Like, I used to be eating chicken 8 o'clock in the morning, KFC from the night before because I used to work. So I would close and take the chicken home because, baby, you don't throw it away. And I'm inside, okay? I was feasting on the way to school and at school. Like, I had a big box of chicken. Like, I would bring like 30 pieces of chicken. Like, I would take all the chicken that we didn't eat for that day and I would just take it and be munching, sliding to school. So yeah. Sorry y'all, that was my daughter. She was kicking her feet up against the door, like, cause they mad, cause I want to do a video, so you know they gotta put their 2 cents in. Anyways, so lo and behold, Dirty walk up and I'm like, this person that you talking about? But Dirty was cute though. Dirty was cute. He could dress or whatever, but it was just his shoes. Like, they was always dirty, like. And he always had like this mildewy smell, like, to him. Like, it would be like mildew or whatever, like. But then it would be like cologne, but his cologne, one side of him smelled good and the other side smelled like mildew. Like, I used to be like, anyways, I was young and stupid back then, so whatever. So, we sitting there. We standing. I said sitting. We standing there or whatever. Like, and we just all talking or whatever. Like, the bell rings, so I'm like, yeah, I'm about to go to my next class or whatever. Like, blase skip. Like, mind you, this was probably like a month in school or whatever. Like, and his cousin, he had just started or whatever. I think. Yeah, I think that he had just started there or whatever, like. So, he was like in one of my classes or whatever, like. So then we had, you know, started being friends and stuff like that. Like, we started being cool. And so that mean that me and Fatso was always like talking and stuff like that. Like, and Fatso would be like, Fatso was like real messy or whatever. Like, he would be like, yeah, I think he be talking to such and such too. Like, yeah. So me and my friend, like, we would go out there and be pushing her into lockers and shit. We'll be sitting up there pushing her into lockers and shit, like bumping her and stuff like that. Being ignorant and stuff like that. Like, we didn't have to do all of that. Like, back then, like, you know, like, if you talk to somebody or whatever, like, that's my man, he off limits. Like, and I'm an upperclassman, so why are you... talk to somebody else. And he was a football player too, like, so go talk to, go, bye. So, disperse away from us. Stay in your lane, and it's not it. She thought that because she was a cheerleader and I played on a volleyball team that I couldn't have a football player, but baby, he was mine, okay? Now going on. So, we was talking, you know, like, over the course of time, like, we just kept talking and stuff like that. Like, he would walk me home, but then he would be walking her home too, like, and I would just be like, but I didn't know that, like, after a while, like me and him, like, we started dating and stuff like that. Like, so we would walk to school. It would be me, him, and my friend, like, in Fatso or whatever. Like, we would walk to school and stuff like that. Like, then me and Fatso had class, and then me and him had class or whatever. Like, so we would all, like, be talking and stuff like that. Like, one day, Fatso, his messy ass, T-shirt to the motherfucking E-shirt, because that's what the fuck he would be doing. So he was like, let me tell you about my cousin. I'm like, what? What about him? He like, why he walked that girl home? So me and my friend like, okay, he walked her home and what? He just walked her home. That's all I know. Like, I don't know what they was doing. I don't know if they was kissing her or nothing like that. Like, I don't know why he walking her home. Like, don't he be walking you home too? And I'm like, yeah, he be walking me home, like, but certain days. But don't y'all be having practice and stuff like that? Like, so, like, certain days, like, I mean, he's not going to walk me home because we're certain days we're not going to walk home together because we don't have practice or we're not at practice or whatever, you know, the case may be or whatever. Like, so or some days he would walk me home and he would go back to the school. Or he probably wouldn't start going to her house. Anyway, so one day, y'all, me and my friend walking in the hallway. Why I see them hugging in the hallway? I just seen them hugging in the hallway, and I said, I don't know why I kept talking to him either. Like, he went up to me like, I don't know why that girl keep trying to hug me or whatever. Like, I'm like, Dirty, get your size 9, but you got size 15 size shoe on. Run up out of my face with your big cloud hoppers on. Get out of my face, mildew. Like, disperse away from me. So he like, I'm like, yeah. I'm like, I don't know what y'all got going on, but I don't have to talk to you. Like, I really don't want to talk to you no more. Like, bye. So I had broke up with him for like 10 minutes because we had the class. So we just sitting there in class or whatever. He write me a letter talking about something. Yeah, I'm sorry. He like, yeah, I'm sorry. And I only want to talk to you. Like, I want to make it up to you. Dirty, well, how you going to make it up to me? Clean your clothes properly. How's you gonna make it up to me? So it was around like getting around like Valentine's Day or whatever, like, and I forgot what they was giving out at school or whatever, but he had got me one or whatever. I was like, oh, thank you. But then I see a bozo over here. I'm not gonna call her bozo. Let me, what can I call her? Mini-me. I see Mini-me over here walking around with, like, okay, he got you one and whatever. He still stank. And we still talking to a dirty ass nigga. So, oops. A dirty ass man. I mean, a dirty man. So we like, he like, yeah, I'll be in class in a minute. I'm like, y'all got class together? Mm-hmm. Well, none of my business. I go to my class. No, it's like towards the weekend, y'all. Fatso was like, yeah. See, why don't you come over to our house this weekend? Come over to our house. Like, come after school, or like come Saturday or some shit like that. And I'm like, oh, I'm off this weekend too, so I can come in the morning. Like, he was like, yeah, we about to be over there barbecuing and stuff like that. Like, come over, yeah. So I'm like, okay, cool. So I tell Dirty like, yeah, come on, come over there, boo. I'm like, what? Invitation? Mm-hmm. Yeah. So Saturday came, y'all. I wasn't doing it at this time. I was only kissing, and I barely did that because, like, I was really like a nerd. Like, I never like when I was going to this school, like, nobody asked me out. Nobody, like, it was like a couple people who, like, you know, I talked to, or like on the low. Like, I used to talk to like a lot of basketball players, but like on the low, like nobody like knew because like I was just so shy, and I didn't want to talk to them people like that. Like, I don't want people in my business. Like, so, you know, people who I had crushes on, and yeah. So so I go over there or whatever, like, that day. I think it was me. Yeah, I went over by myself, I think. Or it was me and my friend, or I think I either went over there by myself. So I go over there, y'all. When I say people, they really used to trick me. Motherfuckers really used to trick me. Like, I don't know if I had gullible written all over my forehead or what it was, but motherfuckers was always getting me. Like, people stayed giving me all the time. So, where's the barbecue? I don't see no grill out here. I don't see nothing. Fatso, why you lie like that? Like, why you lie like that? Like, why you do all of that extra stuff? Like, so we go in the house. We go downstairs in the basement. So I'm like, what is going on? Y'all, it was never no food. He was just trying to get me over there so that he could try to me. Y'all, he was trying to love me a long time. Y'all. So, we sitting there up against the hot water tank. And, you know, my back on the hot water tank. We just kissing and stuff like that, you know. Just kissing and stuff. Then he started getting on my neck. So, I'm like, can you stop? Because at that age, like, you know your spots and stuff like that. Like, you know what make you feel a type of way. You know what? Don't. So I was like, please don't. Because I wasn't trying to lose my virginities. I mean, I wasn't trying to lose my virginity to dirty. No. That's not what I wanted. So, he like, it's cool. We don't gotta do nothing. We ain't gotta do nothing. So he sucking the life out of my neck. Like, when I say neck, like, when I left, my neck was red and it was hurting. Like, it was so sore. Like, y'all. So I had lied or whatever. I'm like, well, my mom calling me. I gotta get back home or whatever. Like, so I had left with a big ass hickey on my neck. My hair was long, so I tried to cover it. Y'all, tell me why. You know, that same day, no, it was Sunday. We went to the car wash. So we go to the car wash, get her little PT Cruiser. Get her little PC Cruiser. You know, that was my first car I ever drove. It was PC Cruiser. That's how I learned how to drive my mom's PC Cruiser. Okay, enough about that. But, so we got the car wash over there. We're like, I'm sitting on, mind you, it's a hickey up this big on my neck. And I got my hair like this. But you know, parents, they be all up in your face. She could see through the cracks of my hair. I guess my hair wasn't thick enough. So she like, what's that on your neck? And if anybody know my mom, you know my mom is funny. My mom, she not trying to be funny. She's trying to be serious, but it's just the way that she be talking. Like, you would be laughing like my friends do. That's why I be putting them on three-way with my mom. And we just be cracking up. Cause stay in your lane. That's what Veronica be saying. Alright, so she was like, she like, what's it on your neck? What is all of that? What was you doing? And I was like, it's the seat belt. It was kind of tight around my neck. My skin is like real sensitive. So she kind of like, all right, okay. All right. Your skin is sensitive. So No. Sis had to check. Sis did this to my... She said, what is that? Oh my God. Did you get bit by something? What's going on? I'm like, it's the seatbelt, Mom. She's like, ain't no... She's like, you only been in the car for 20 minutes. Ain't no seatbelt do that. And I'm like, Mom, it did. It really did. Like, that. It did that. That's what it did. It did. So I'm just sitting up here just lying through my teeth. Y'all, lying through my teeth. Like, just lying. Just lying through my teeth, y'all. Like, so after that, my teeth almost got lost because my mom was ready to swing on me. Yeah, my mom, she was ready to yoke me up in that car wash line. Like, you pulled up in that thing. She was like, if you don't tell me now what happened. I'm sorry, y'all. My kids is just really bad tonight, but whatever. So my mom, she was about to strangle me up in that car wash line. If you don't tell me what happened, what's going on. I was like, I let a boy give me a hickey there yesterday. That was the first time I snitched. And she was like, she's like, you got a hickey. She's like, that's a hickey on your neck? I'm like, yes, that's it. I'm like, yeah, that's what that is. Yeah, I was like, he was just sucking on my neck. I'm like, I went over there, we was in his basement. I said everything. Like, I'm like, Mom, they told me that it was gonna be a party, it was gonna be food. She looked at me, she was like, she just looking like like anybody can get you anywhere with food. Like, what is your problem? Like, food gets me. Like, somebody would be like, I got these slab of ribs over here, like, you want some? And then I get kidnapped because I love food. Like, so she like, she just looked at me. She like, did you do anything else? I was like, no, he just gave me a hickey, Mom. He just gave me a hickey. Then she looked at me. I'm like, Mom, he really just gave me a hickey. Like, I'm like, I didn't do anything or whatever. I was like, I wasn't ready to do all of that. Then we had a sentimental moment, I guess, because the water from the car wash was coming down. Like, it was just, you know, we just had a little moment. And then when we pulled out of there, she got to yelling at me. Like, I think it was just because she didn't want to embarrass me or whatever. No, I think it was just because she didn't want anybody to know how ghetto she really was. But when I got to the house, she called everybody. Like, yo, she got a hickey on her neck. You need to come get your sister like this. So I thought we was just cool. Like, I thought that we was cool. Like, we had a moment in the car. And then you went and told on me. You ran and snitched. Damn. Told all my little business to everybody. Like, I'm like, dang, like, I ain't gonna think I'm doing stuff, and I'm not even doing nothing. Like, all I did was just get my neck sucked on like a vampire. And when I say it was hurting when he was doing it, like, I ain't never felt no shit like that. Like, I don't know what was going on. I don't know. I was like twitching, like, ow, like, I don't know if he got a teeth infection or what, but I don't know if he was biting me. Like, I don't know, but it was hurting so bad, y'all. Like, it was hurting so bad, y'all. So my mom, she like, do he go to your school or whatever? Like, you... My mom was just a trip. Like, y'all, like, after I had told her that, like, she wouldn't let me stay at home no more. Like, I would have to go to my sister's house and go to school. Like, I couldn't stay at home no more. Like, I didn't even do it at my house. Like, my mom used to be tripping, like, and I used to just be like, I'm not doing nothing. Like, what is your problem? Like, I can't go hang out with my friends. Like, I'm at this time like 15, 16 years old. Like, so it's like, it was just a hickey. Like, I'm not trying to marry this boy. So, y'all, after all of that, like, I had told Fatso what happened or whatever, like, and then he was like, you know, his messy ass got a story to tell me. Yeah, after you left, I forgot what, Mini-Me came over, and I'm like, Okay. And so when I had seen Dirty, I was like, you know what? I was like, you can talk to her. Like, I don't even want to talk to you no more. Like, and he used to beg and plead, like, to this day, y'all. Till this day, like, he messages me like, hi, how are you? I haven't talked to you in a while. Boy, bye. Skate up on him out of here. You're probably still dirty. Like, when I say, like, just, like, and I mean, I don't never see him, like, I haven't seen him in a while, but his cousin, I be seeing him a lot or whatever, like, he cool or whatever, Fatso's still cool or whatever, like, because that's who the one I was, but he was messy as fuck, like, in high school, like, he not messy no more, but not that I know of, like, I don't know, we don't talk, like, on a day-to-day basis, or no, it's like, it's just, like, when we see each other, hey, whatever, he be like, he should motherfucker eat, you know, shit like that still, but, you know, I don't be seeing them folks. But y'all, like, that was crazy. Like after that, like, I never talked to nobody that went to the same school as me. Like, and the funny part about it is I was still talking to the dude who I lost my virginity to. If you ever watched that video, I was still dating him or whatever, like, but I was still like, I would talk to, like, you know, people. I wouldn't like do nothing to them. Like, it's not like I had their numbers and we was texting and stuff like that. Like, I would only talk to them at school or whatever. So it was like school friendships or whatever. Like, but like, he never knew nothing or whatever. But I knew that he was doing stuff too. So whatever, do you or whatever, you know. Like, you're in college. Like, I'm at high school. Like, yeah, we were talking since we was kids, but yeah, no, I didn't really care. But y'all, that's it for this video, y'all, and this is Lillyjjt, and I have nothing else to say. Bye. You should just do what's best for your mind.